So I know I didn't have a video last week. That's why I have a video this week. I'm definitely very late. I'm recording this at 5:08 on Wednesday, and this needs to go up today on Wednesday, probably around 7 o'clock. But I thought, I might as well explain, a little bit why I didn't have a video last week. And as you can see by the title of the video, that's kind of why. I have a class, and we need to make a game in a week. It's well over that week now, and that's because this game is due this Friday. And here's what I have so far. I decided, might as well show you guys what I've been working on and why I haven't had a video come out. But I'm just gonna put this into full screen right here, go back into, not that one. Oh, that comes later. I need to figure out how to use this, like actually use this. So what I have right now is your basic, your character moves. Oh, and this, okay. Well, it's good that I have this in this type of a view right here so that I can see what I need to fix. So clearly I need to fix the fact that you can't see that character over there. I need to change the FOV. But what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to come over and open this door that you can't even see. So it's a good thing that I'm doing this with you guys, right? You guys get to see a little bit about how this game functions. And it kind of has the old school God of War cameras. It doesn't snap to the cameras, but that's because I didn't want to snap to the cameras. And it definitely is not obvious on what you need to do currently, especially because, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm sure the second I give this to my buddy Carson to playtest tomorrow, he's gonna be like, what? What do I do? What is the point of this? There's currently no point, and that's the issue, is I've been doing all this stuff and there's no point to this game. And I literally found today, you get stuck right here. You get stuck. I need to build a way out of this and into this so that you don't fall and die, which is kind of, one of the things that I want to happen is, because you'll see. You'll see. I'll show you. I need this to go back though. Go back over here so I can show the scene. So this is what it looks like, right? This is kind of the basic layout. This is, as my teacher called it, he called it white boxing, where you have everything right here all white, right? I have the doors textured, but that's because I don't want to go and texture them and then inside of Blender, bring them into here, and then have to re-add everything to them. I have them where I want them, and I have them how I like them currently. And that's what I want. I want them where I like them, and I have them like that currently. And I don't want to do that again because that took me way too long. It took me like an hour and a half in class of figuring it out, and I have it where it needs to be. But this is what it looks like, and I'll have a better representation of it here in just a second. Everything that has textures and everything. But it's kind of like a God of War camera style, where you snap to the cameras, except for this one I made sure it doesn't snap because that just, after a little bit, it kind of got difficult to look at, so I had them kind of move from one camera to another, which was a lot of fun to learn. I didn't understand it at first, and then I figured it out. I'm like, oh, that's a lot easier than what I was doing. So it's nice. The only issue is the keybinds don't change with the cameras, and I want to figure out how to do that so that when I go to the camera over on the side, I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see. When I go to the camera over here, it changes how the layout is so that your character is moving the right way when you need to, but that's not what happens. The keybind, it's broken, okay? Keybinds are broken. They're broken in a good way, though. So I want to fix those. I want to fix that. And that might be something that I have to go and fix if I have time, because I'm on a deadline here. A couple of days from now, like 2 days. But let me show you what I have inside of Blender. So this also right now is white boxed until I go into material view. The second I go into material view, this is not at all going to make sense. And let me actually make the material view a little bit bigger so that you can see everything. And this is technically what it looks like. I'm gonna have some rendered images, hopefully, not for this video, but in a future video when I have everything all the way I want it, I'm gonna have everything rendered. And I was having an idea as I was walking up the stairs to actually record this. The game as well has no features that show where you're supposed to go. Like, oh yeah, you're supposed to go in here. So what I want to do is I want to add some triggers so that specific stuff happens when it needs to happen, so that the lights turn on, so that you know to go to these different areas. I have this set up, which I thought was super cool, right? Instead of Blender, I have this cool camera thing set up. So this right here, as you saw, it's a cube, but it's stretched out and it has some texture nodes, or geometry nodes, my apologies, so that you can kind of see through it, and it's emitting and you can see through it. I think I already said that, but I don't know how to describe it. It's so cool. It looks so beautiful rendered out. I was unable to finish a render, but I got 100 and some odd samples in, and it looked amazing just with those. So I'm super excited how it's going to look when it's finished. It is super dark in here, and I'm sure that it looks super dark inside of the actual video as well. So I'm actually going to bring in a sun and have it be angled on the inside of the house so that you can actually see inside, and it's not invisible. Hopefully. And then, actually, maybe I'll just go back into material. Yeah, that was easier. I need to remove that light now. Okay, so here's what it looks like with textures. It's really cool. I use the same texture for all of the walls, and that might be a little obvious, but I'm on a time crunch, okay, so bear with me, please. I'm on a time crunch. All the walls look the same. I have this over here, which looks ugly. It's fine. I'm gonna blame it on my time crunch. But I need to figure out, so this is supposed to be a bathroom, and having wood floors inside of a bathroom is a horrible idea, I believe. Especially if you're gonna get water. Unless it's fake wood, then it's fine. I don't know. I just know that wood and bathrooms don't go together. So it's going to be inside of my game because they don't go together, and they're not supposed to go together, and this house is not supposed to, you're not supposed to be in this house. That's the point of this. You're not supposed to be here. Clearly. I might have to break these windows if that's the case, because that's a little too pristine of a window. But it looks so cool rendered out like that though. However, I'm able to go and fix that stuff. The coolest part, I think, in my opinion, is the bed right here. It has a really cool fabric texture on it, and setting this up was actually a lot of fun, because I just did a cloth simulation, and then I converted it to a mesh, and then it stayed like this, and it looked really cool. I'm super excited for that. This room right here, I don't think I'm gonna touch. I might actually remove it, but it's gonna be like one of those secret rooms where you want to go inside of it, but there's no way for you to actually get inside of it, so it's kind of a mystery. I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, yeah, you know, I'll keep that. And then you have your fridge down here. Right now what it is it's adding in everything so that the game works. So the game's functional. Because the door, you're supposed to go through that first door by pushing it open, the rest of the doors are closed. And you're trying to get out of the house. And the end door that you want to go through is this one. But I want to figure out how to make it so that I can have a locking mechanism that you can unlock it. But I think I gotta figure out how to do it. Because I want to make it so that you have a rope so that you can get down here, and if you try to go down here without the rope, you die. Which means that I need to make it so that you can fall through here and not die, and I need to set up like planks or something like that, probably some sort of like toilet. Oh, that could work. A toilet, and then have the towels on top of the toilet. It's not going to make sense, and that's the point of the rooms, is the rooms don't really make sense. Like, why are these on here? Nobody knows. That's the point. The room is not supposed to make sense. That's what I love about it, is this room is going to have a cage in it, and that's where you start. Why is it going to have a cage in it? Nobody knows. It's going to be the cage, maybe a few objects on the floor, and that's it. Why is it there? That's where you're going to start, and that's the only purpose for it. Right? There's not going to be anything inside of here that helps you progress, except for the fact that it shows you, hey, you can open doors, just to tell you, no, you can't open doors. They're all locked. Maybe it's a little bit cruel, but it's okay. Because I'm going to figure out how to make it so that the lights turn on, so that when you're going down the hall, instead of being like, oh, hey, stairs, the light turns on here, there's no light inside of this room, and then the light comes on inside of this room, you see it from the vent, and when you try to open the door, you're like, oh, the door doesn't work. So then you see the vent, and you're like, What if I try the vent? You try the vent works, and you're like, okay, I can go through the vent. That's the goal. Is it going to be clear? Not at all, and I expect that. That's why I'm going to have Carson playtest it tomorrow, so I can be like, okay, where do you think you go? And he can be like, there. I'm like, figure it out. You got this. And just leave him for a second and let him play it. Because it's like, if it's not going to be clear to Carson, then it's not going to be clear to very many people, because I don't know what games Carson plays, so it's perfect for me, because I know he plays Terraria, and that's one of the only games that I know that he plays for sure. So having a game like this that's more of a puzzle game, I know he likes riddles and whatnot, but I don't know what he's going to know and what he's going to know to do for this. Carson, I know you're not subscribed to my channel, but if you, by whatever chance, stumble upon this video, don't watch it. Probably should have had that beforehand so that he's like, oh yeah, you go through the vents. That's how that works. He's probably going to watch this and be like, ah, yeah, you go through the vents. I knew that because I played this already. But that's okay. However, I just wanted to show you guys my progress. I'm super happy about this because I had to learn how to do texturing, and if we actually zoom up really close to these walls, you can see that it actually has textures on it, and that's what kind of makes them feel a little more realistic, is the fact that for whatever reason that just looks right over there. And then the wood right here on the floor also has a little bit of that bump and whatnot because it's supposed to be painted, so it has a little bit of that offset of, oh, the paint is peeling. And so for whatever reason, instead of rendered view at least, it all looks very much realistic. And I'm super proud of it, super happy with it. Goes for the same thing with this wood right here. You can kind of see that it has some form of divots and whatnot inside of it. The wood paneling right here does not match up for whatever reason, which I'm okay with because you're gonna see it from over here. Pretty much your view is like this, so you can't even really see it as it is. So it's kind of just an added bonus that's even there. So the fact that you can't see it and all you can see is this and that actually looks fine is pretty good. So I need to figure out how all this stuff is going to work, because I want it to be physics-based puzzles, because according to my teacher that's going to be the easiest. So if I make it so that the character can fall in here on top of a toilet that has some rags so that it breaks your fall, character goes in here, goes into the bedroom, finds a rope. No. So, I feel like the rope's got to be here in the bathroom. But then what's the bedroom for? Maybe you need something in the bedroom to get the rope. You take the rope, you tie it somewhere over here so that you can climb down it, go down into here, and then you go into the kitchen, and there's going to be something connected to this handle, because if we actually open this up right here, there's a thing in there, but there's not meant to be a thing in there. So everything is like this, but there's not really meant to be anything in there. I don't plan for it. Like this right here, it's not there. Does that make sense? I don't have anything there to put inside of stuff. I could put the thing inside of the fridge, but I kind of want it to be on the handle because they're pretty close in height. So if I have the thing on the fridge so that you can go and open the door handle, then I'll be fine. Because your character is going to be about to that handle, and but the character can also jump. The character has to be small enough to fit through that, actually, without crouching. So your character's a lot smaller than I expected. Okay. So yeah, you get the thing, jump, grab onto that, pull it down, the door opens after you pull out a hook. I don't know. See, this is why I'm here, so that you guys can see. Oh, yeah, no, he's not very creative when it comes to this game stuff, but yeah, might as well show you guys my progress so that it's like, oh, why doesn't he have a video out? I'm up to my neck in homework. That's just for this class. That's not even counting the other classes that I have. I have other classes that I have been strictly focused on this, so now I'm dropping in other classes too. We're in the middle of, not quite the middle of term 2, just like a couple weeks into the start of it. So unlike term 1 where everything's a little bit slow at the start, term 2 it's like go, go, go. So I don't have as much time as I would like to, and this also was not, this assignment was not a surprise, but the fact that we only had a week and that it was a lot harder to figure stuff out than I thought it was going to be was a surprise. Which is why I did not have time for a video last week, but it's why I am recording a video right now for this week. It's not going to come out till a little bit, but it's showing you why I've been gone, even though I don't really need to justify why I've been gone. However, I enjoy showing this stuff because I'm so proud of it. So it's more of me showing it because I want to show it to you guys. I think that it's something that is really cool. Right? I'm super excited because when it comes out, I've already told Carson that he can be the first to like play it. Of course, that doesn't really make sense because I'm the first one to play it because I have to play test it, make sure that everything's not broken before I put it out to play it. And then I want to record a funny video that hopefully you guys will be in on if you're watching this, where I'm like, oh yeah guys, this YouTuber gave me a key to his game. I'm going to play test it, and just joke around and, I don't want to say trash on my own game, but kind of go through and be like, oh, this could have been done better, and here's how. Because I've learned how to do it, and I know how to do it now. And I can, critique myself as if I were somebody who didn't know how everything operated, but knows how games work. Because I just, for whatever reason, that popped into my mind today, and I was like, oh, that could be a pretty cool video idea. I don't know how a lot of people will take that. They might be like, hey, why are you criticizing this game? Catches, it's my game. I have no issue criticizing it to the max. But, I believe that this whole entire area is all so beautiful. I think I only mentioned that it's based off God of War. It's also based off Little Nightmares. That's why I have the whole side view, unless that was not kind of clear. I'm sure it wasn't, because apparently I've talked to a lot of people who don't know what Little Nightmares is. But, it's based off of Little Nightmares as well, with the whole everything's all kind of gross and you're in an old kind of abandoned place. It's supposed to be eerie, ugh, I don't want to be here. So that's your goal. Your goal is to get out. There was a whole backstory and a whole storyline to it and everything. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it in time for the assignment, but if I have time after the assignment and after I get done editing my Terraria video, because I have a Terraria video ready to edit. It's just, it would take too long to edit that in place of this video. Because it's going through 5 hours worth of stuff and I have to work on homework as it is, so why not record, document some stuff, because I have to do that anyways for the assignment. I have to go and I have to show the game working, play testing, all that stuff. So it's why not show you guys, because I have to do that anyways. So it's a little bit of fun. I can't wait for it to be out. Am I gonna post it to the public? Probably not, because I don't know how to do that for 1, 2. It definitely will not be good enough for it. Maybe I put it out there just to be like, first project, criticize. Because the funny thing is that I'll put stuff out on YouTube and whatnot, and I'll ask my buddy, I'm like, hey dude, can you watch this and give me feedback? Harshly criticize it on purpose. And he'll be like, oh, it's the best thing I've seen in quite a while. I was like, no, that's not criticizing, that's complimenting. Criticize. I want the feedback. I want people to tell me, oh, that was bad. I want that. That's what I want. So when I post videos and I see people be like, oh yeah, this was a bad video. I was like, oh, thank you. Why was it a bad video? Explain. I want to get better at this. I want to grow from this. Right? That's the goal. The goal is to put this out so that I know how to get better, so that I can post better content. So I can post better things, create better things for you guys. Because I have fun doing it. And I hope you guys like watching it. So if I have fun doing it and you guys have fun watching it, why not work together and have fun content that everybody wants? Because I get to play it, you get to watch it. And if this does come out and you guys are interested in playing it, or I have no clue why you would, I'll be out there for you guys too. And you can play it and be like, the game's mechanic sucks. I'll be like, yes, I figured it out though. I figured out how to fix it. I do plan on making more games. I do want to make a lot more games. right? That is the career path that I have decided I want to do, as well as YouTube. Because why not play games, talk about games, create games, and then kind of compare and contrast them on video. Like, oh, hey, I'm playing this game, and I can even play my own game and not say it's my game, and then just, go off and be like, oh yeah, this is really fun. That's kind of, I don't know, and just criticize it. Oh, that's gonna die on camera, so that you guys can see it, and then if it's interesting, something you want to play, maybe it's a game that isn't mine, but it is a game that I'm, playing, like Terraria. It's like, oh, hey, I want to play that game. That's the goal. The goal is to find something that I like, and hopefully find something you guys like, so that we can all enjoy this all together, if that makes sense. Hopefully it did. I am sure that I butchered that completely, but the camera is about to die, so I do want to thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did like, please leave a like. I won't ask you to subscribe. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers, which we are almost halfway to 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If we could hit 500 by the end of the year, that'd be great, but I don't know. I don't even have to ask for it, because I'm sure we can do it, because you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much again. See you guys in the next one. Bye.